Colette, how are you doing?
Lelani, I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks, my angel. I'm good. I'm happy hemping. I'm good.
Oh, that's fantastic news. It's so lovely to see you again.
You too, my friend. Just a quick one. Following up on our interview last week. What is your
Yes.
impression and your feedback from patients with regards to understanding the difference between hemp, cannabis, hemp, CBD, and THC?
So those of you who don't know, I'm the owner of the company Free Spirit, and I sell Lalani's products for. I'm a qualified dermatologist, so I have skin analyses with my customers, and the CBD has helped me so much. And the feedback from my clients is amazing. Jy weet, hulle is bietjie meer oop om te vra wat 'n CBD gaan dit my hoog maak. Jy weet, en as ek dit vir hulle verduidelik na ons vorige gesprek, mense verstaan dit beter. En so, en ek dink regtig dit is die great ding van CBD was ons gaan hierdie stigma breek. Ons gaan dit breek dat cannabis sleg is en ook die ander stigmas. Jy weet, veral ons konservatiewe ouens, jy weet, mental health en depression en al daai goeters. Ek weet ons het gesê ons gaan daaroor praat. Vertel ons bietjie meer, hoe loop die twee hand aan hand? Kan dit depression en anxiety pasiënte help? Wat is jou opinie daar rondom?
Dankie, Colette. Nee, ek is bly ons positiewe terugvoer. I'm glad about the positive feedback. I want to tell you though, in my 4-year study at a university, there's definitely a connection or involvement with regards to depression as well as anxiety. Why do I say that? Well, let's focus on South Africa first. There's a lot of uncertainty, a lot of insurity in this country with regards to a lot of things, jobs, the political violence. So people are falling in a state of unsurety, uncertainty, which means they could be depressed or anxious. Now, why do I think that depression and anxiety are connected? Something interesting. Maybe the viewers will know that, maybe they won't. But when you are prone to anxiety, when you're prone to depression, you will have underlying anxiety already going in your system, physiologically, psychologically. So I believe these two interlink. I will flip a chart after after our session on our page on the CBD bus, just to explain to them the link between depression and anxiety. So I feel it's important to address anxiety and depression currently in South Africa. We are also citizens of South Africa, and we see every day what's going on here. And a lot of people
I totally agree with you, because I think with COVID-19, a lot of people have lost their jobs. It's December, and I think there's a lot of financial pressure on people, and yes, they might be suffering from anxiety and depression, and they might not even know it.
That's the truth. That's actually the scary bit. They don't know whether it's am I just anxious? Is it my blood pressure? Is it my sugar? But we will discuss all of that in all good time. For now, I would like to focus on depression and anxiety. And definitely, it has increased significantly in South Africa. And I want to address the concern that people have with regards to cannabis. I have 16, 17 years of experience in terms of assisting doctors to prescribe SSRIs, and that's big words, SNRIs, etc. I'm not going to go into depth with that. The people can obviously ask us for more information with regards to that, but that's in medical terms. It means selective serotonin selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors. That's your plain antidepressants. Okay. Um, we can discuss that on another stage or another level if people are interested on hearing about those molecules. But the side effects of those are extremely severe. Um, I have done SSRIs, SNRIs for approximately 7 years while being in the industry. And the side effects are dry mouth, decrease in appetite. It acts like an appetite suppressant. Also, sexual drive decreased. And I must be honest with you, Colette, that most of the patients say that their relationships fell apart. Now, can you imagine a state of depression already currently in South Africa, and you are on scheduled schedule for pharmaceutical medication with regards to the antidepressants, and you taking this, and the side effects are so severe that you're actually drifting apart from your partner. I
Yeah.
mean, really, let's go for natural healing.
Mm.
People feel afraid or feel scared. Yeah, my brain is hurting, but it's okay for them to put on a plaster when they're bleeding on their arm, for argument's sake.
Yeah.
But they never consider the fact of putting a plaster on the brain. The brain also hurts. And
Mm.
that's why, in my opinion, uh, it's a natural thing that happens. Why don't we
Yes.
apply natural? Let's apply natural. Let's go
Mm.
for in my opinion, in this case, a CBD. Why do I say CBD? I would also always recommend CBD combined with hemp. But in when it comes to the brain, I am very cautious. I suggest CBD because cannabidiol works in the brain, in the endocannabinoid system, the ECS, and that forms part of your brain and spinal cord. This CBD actually works in your CB1, CB2 receptors, and it actually suppresses pain. So if you can suppress pain in your brain, don't you
Mm.
think you would feel happier and healthier and better?
Yeah, and I mean now, you've got that financial stress, you're getting irritable with your kids, and now your sex drive's taken away as well. So it totally makes sense. And so the hemp and the CBD won't do that. It won't take away the sex drive.
No. The combination usage, which I absolutely promote, will not take away that sex drive. So it will actually enhance people to feel better because the CBD works on the ECS, the endocannabinoid system, situated in your brain and spinal cord, and that will actually enhance and make you feel better. It's like, in Afrikaans, plak 'n pleister op die brein. En die brein kan partymal seer en dit is nie 'n shame nie.
Yeah,
People think
yeah.
it's a shame. I've got a mental disorder. Bull dust.
Hmm.
It's natural. Let's treat it natural with cannabis.
I think there's that stigma, Lilani. In the olden days, there wasn't medications. People didn't know about cannabis, or it was illegal basically over the world. And, the moment when you talk about depression and anxiety, people think straitjackets and padded rooms, because I think your mind overrides your body and you act in a certain way, and people who don't have it, they don't understand it. And that's why I'm so passionate about the fact that we can engage more with hemp and CBD and the cannabis plants as a whole, because I believe that will help break the stigma. Because now we're repairing, like you say, a natural problem with a natural healer, whereas
Thank you.
before the guys never had that. And so, and I think that's why maybe you disagree with me. That's why there is the stigma, because people think you're crazy, but your head is hurting and you need that plaster. And in this case, the natural plaster it fixes you and your sex drive, and you don't have that negative effects.
I absolutely agree with you, Colette. At the end of the day, the stigma must fall. We
Totally.
don't have, there's no psychoactive ingredients in any of our products, so no high effect. Dis nie dagga, dis nie doobie nie, dis nie ganja nie. It comes from the same plant, but the extract mechanism is totally different. So you won't be on a high. It will actually just make you feel better. It will keep you and your partner's relationship better. Instead of taking a pharmaceutical medication like a SSRI or NSRI that might have the side effects of less sex, no sex drive, no eating. I mean, the
And
plant is amazing.
that's
Cannabis is just
maybe
amazing.
that's maybe why so many you hear of so many more divorces in these days, I think, as well. Because the moment
Absolutely.
you've got that financial stress, we all went through COVID, and now that's been taken away as well, and the marriage then just falls apart, and the kids suffer from that.
I absolutely agree with you, Colette. At the end of the day, look, I'm a huge team builder, and South Africa must become a team builder. Team as one, it must become united. And the same with families. How can we be united if there is no, as ons nie united is nie? Nou, daar is dinge wat ons van unitedness afdryf, and it could be side effects with regards to no sex, no eating, dry mouth. You're already feeling miserable. So I don't want to go in too much depth with regards to pharmaceuticals, but I've seen the side effects in the 17 years I have done the products. Um, and I've also seen what cannabis has done for people suffering for, they were on the brink of divorce because of the side effects with regards to SSRIs, antidepressants. And I suggested, just try this, just try my cannabis. And you know what? You won't believe they actually left and got rid of their antidepressants. They are chronically on CBD combined with hemp. The relationship is going very well. And with that, finances are also going well. And we're looking at a brighter future in South Africa, well, globally, but for now, as citizens, we're focusing on South Africa.
I totally agree with you, and we need to stand together and help the people out there who don't know what's wrong with them. And I think in our next episode we can discuss what kind of symptoms people can look at, because maybe they don't know that they're depressed. Maybe they don't know what it feels to be anxious. Anxiety, depression. Everybody talks about this, but how do I feel? Maybe I feel a certain way, but I don't know what's wrong with me.
Colette, you are so right in perfect spot on to ask me that and throw that into the loop because feeling dizzy in the head can be numerous things. It can be anxiety. It could be depression. It could be blood pressure. It could be sugar levels.
Mm,
So I think we must, evaluate all things. My main thing was just to discuss depression and anxiety, first of all, because I had a lot of people who inquired in terms of how can cannabis assist me with depression or anxiety. I don't know even either or what I've got. But people
mm,
remember it can also be sugar. It can
mm, mm.
also be your blood pressure. So don't just think that the dizziness and you feel in your head. can only be depression and or anxiety. It can be a lot of things. It can be sugar, a sugar rush, and it also can be a blood pressure. So I just thought that we could address depression today versus anxiety or with anxiety because I believe the two go together. And I will throw that screenshot on our page of once we've done this video. But people don't think that dizziness is only either or depression and or anxiety. It could be sugar and it could be high blood pressure as well. So thank you, Colleen.
Ja, nee, maar jy weet, ek dink nou kry ek ewe skielik nou hartkloppings hierso en my arm gaan dalk lam en ek jy weet en ek begin asemhaal en nou dink ek kry 'n hartaanval. Jy weet, en ek bel en my familie bel 911 en help en die ambulans kom hier aan en hulle vat my hospitaal toe en ek het net anxiety. Jy weet? So ek dink ons 'n baie fyn lyn en mense moet weet hulle jy weet dis ons is so gekondisioneer hartpyn met 'n lam arm is 'n hartaanval. En om daai druk ook nog op jou te sit as jy miskien net anxiety het wat dan nou nie so erg is soos 'n hartaanval nie, maar dit is ook 'n probleem. En deur iets so CBD dit dan te kan treat. Ek dink dit is belangrik dat mense dit verstaan.
Jy's reg, Colette, jy spaar aan want dit is nie noodwendig myocardiale in mediese terme MI nie, 'n fatale MI of 'n MI of 'n myocardiale infarksie nie. Dit kan baie keer net angs wees en wat totally treatable is. Om dit ook te sê, weet ek het baie pasiënte of kliënte wat van hulle kroniese bloeddrukmedikasie af is wat totally net op hemp is. En cholesterol en bloeddruk is absoluut gereguleerd en hulle doen fantasties. So I feel this is the future of healthcare is within cannabis. En cannabis is hemp en CBD. Albei bevat cannabis nie psigoaktief nie, geen THC nie. Dit is glad nie marijuana nie en my pasiënte doen fantasties, nie net intern met hulle fisiologiese toestand nie, maar ook fisiologies en dermatologies transdermal op hulle with their skin with my creams and our aromatic hemp massage oil, our facial serum. So not just for internal taking, but also for transdermal use. Daar's 'n groot boom currently met skincare en cannabis. En ons produkte dit bewys.
Ja, ek meen as jy vat ons dwaal nou 'n bietjie af van depression en anxiety, maar weet as jy vat die beauty industry is worth it's worth $390 billion and it's increased by 10% in the last year. En as jy dit saam met cannabis sit, ek bedoel dit is almal wil jonk lyk, almal wil gesond voel. Ons eet gesonde kosse, ons oefen en almal crossfit, jy weet. En so en ek dink ons moet dan van die buitekant af as ook van die binnekant af ons liggame voed en gesond maak, maar ook ons brein. Want dit is baie belangrik. Die brein is dit is sonder die brein, ons almal weet is daar niks nie and if your brain's aching, it needs medicine.
You spot on, Colette. At the end of the day, our brain is ons beheersentrum. As nie vir die brein is nie, het ons nie hartklop nie, ons kan nie asemhaal nie, ons kan nie eet nie. Ons het nie hormone nie. So die brein is die sentrale beheersentrum. It's a control tower. And look after your brain. And people, please, it's okay if the brain hurts. Hierdie stigma ook van, ek is depressief, ek het 'n mental disorder, rubbish. Dis okay. Partymal het die brein ook 'n pleistertjie nodig. En weet jy wat, dit is wat CBD en Hemp vir jou kan gee. I'll rest my case. Maar baie dankie, Colette, ek waardeer dit.
Nee, dankie vir jou tyd, Lelani, en ons gaan weer volgende week gesels. En baie dankie vir al jou insig en jou mediese kennis. En ons sien julle ouetjies weer volgende week. Happy hemping.
Ja, happy hemping, girl. Ek gaan net gou vir ons 'n afsluitliedjie speel en dan kan ons hierdie ding pos. Wag, byt vas. Laat ek hom net gou hier kry. Dit is our closure. People, happy hemping.
Geniet julle
Laat ek hom net
naweek.
gou. Ja, julle moet 'n beautiful naweek hê en
Thanks, jy ook my skat.
ek wil net gou hierso share screen. Skus. Julle moet besef ek is nog nie met hierdie goeters nie. Daar gaan ek nou share. Okay, daar gaan dit nou. Let's play. Toe maar Colet, ons mense sal verstaan. Hier gaan ons. Let's check it. Hier gaan hy. O, ek moet play druk.
Druk
Okay,
play.
let's do this. Eet hom. Thanks, Coletta. Catch you next week.
Okay, my
Thank you,
skat,
people.
mooi
Thank you for
bly.
listening in.
Bye
Jy
julle.
ook. Have a lovely day, and we'll catch up again next week, and we'll be continuing this health conversation with the people and the benefits of cannabis in South Africa. Let the stigma fall, please. Love you lots.
Just one more thing, Lalani. Older Bismarck, he went a bit on a earlier holiday. So unfortunately, we won't be able to interview him this week. And but we'll catch him in the new year. That's our little brown doggy that loves eating the cannabis and self-medicating. And yeah, we'll catch him again next year. So if you guys just bear with us, we'll let you know when he's back on air. And yeah, I look forward to chatting to his owner. I think that's going to be very exciting and funny at the same time. Hey.
I agree with you, Colette. It's going to be a nice humoristic fight, laughing towards healing and also pets, which I have a great love for. So we'll be getting Bismarck in first weekend, well, let's say the second week of January, but we'll keep you guys posted. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Happy hemping.
Thanks, my darling. Bye.
Have a good one. Bye-bye.